Hello everybody, this is Etho. Welcome back. How you guys doing? Are you ready for today's life lesson? I have one for you. Okay. There is a fine line between bravery and foolishness. Keep that in mind. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh. This should be easy. It's just holding forward, right? I'm not going to fall. I think we're okay. There's no lava here anyway. Alright, so here's what we're doing, guys. Last episode, we went scouting for a witch hut and didn't really find one. Because of the weird way my world is generated, even though they could spawn in certain spots, there was actually no hut there. So I left it up to you guys to try find me one, and you... Oh, got him. And you guys did very well. You actually sent me screenshots and all kinds of stuff. The one closest to my place had a giant mountain in the picture I saw, though. So we're going to skip that one because we got to clear all the land and set up a perimeter. I saw a picture of this one over here. We're going to go check it out and look around a bit. I didn't see any mountains. We'll have to just do a little bit of scouting. Ideally, we want nothing but water around the witch hut so we don't have to clear very much land. And we can set up a witch farm really quickly that way. That was a long load. I'm guessing I've never been here then. Oh, Void World. Okay, strange things are happening. What? No, you don't do it like this. Oh man, it's... No! Are you kidding me? Okay, we gotta go back. We have to go back to the island. When I went through the portal, my ender porter activated, I guess. It does that sometimes. I didn't think it would work over that far of a distance, though. No! That is very bad over there. We do not want that. Oh man. Okay, well, let's do some measurements and just see how bad this actually is. I got TNT. Like, we can blow up a little bit of mountain, but not like all of that, I don't think. Alright, let's get inside here. So, we have to clear land at 128 blocks away from this witch hut. So, if this is 3588 roughly, we need 128 blocks this way. So, like 3,700. And it looks like it goes up to... Oh, it's actually pretty close. I don't know, though. I don't know. Although, I don't necessarily have to, like, AFK right at the center of the witch hut, right? I can AFK a little bit that way and that way. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so this might work if we stay far enough away from this mountain. It looks like we would have to blow up that mountain over there, though, to clear the land. And this is all nice and flat. I could easily do this with a shovel over here. So let's just look a little bit further this way. There's actually quite a bit of water here. This might be not too bad. Yeah, I think this could work out. I'm going to set up some pillars and we'll just kind of get an idea of where we got to dig from if we were to do it, to make the farm here. This would be our biggest obstacle. Alright, so check it out, guys. I got the pillars up in the four corners, so this would be one of the corners here. I don't know if you can see it. It's pretty far away, but right over there is one of the pillars, the other corner. And there's one right over there. Again, it's pretty far away. It looks like we got pretty lucky with his spawn, actually. Like, there's a lot of water here. And where there's land, it's only about 2 or 3 blocks thick for the most part. This is the big thing, though, here, this mountain. But I'm pretty sure I can just get away with torching it up, right? I think that would be the way to do it. I don't even have to clear it. You can't do that really in the swamp because you'll still get slime spawning. That's the whole goal, is to get rid of possible places for mobs to spawn. and in the swamp, slime spawn regardless of the light level. So I think we could only do that on the hill here. And oh, there it is. There's the other pillar there. So yeah, it's not too bad. This is the other biggest section of land here, but we could take care of this with a shovel, I think. Yeah. Oh. Oh no. Oh. I have my render distance cranked up right now, so that's why everything's so slow. But yeah, we basically got to clear all this. And it is about maybe 3 or 4 blocks thick in some places at the worst. That's not too bad at all. Ha 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 ha. Alright, we gotta have some fun with clearing land here, guys. We're not gonna do too much on this today, but I just wanted to like get going here. So you might notice I cleared a bit of land already. 5 minutes. Seriously, 5 minutes. I did like one pass on this. We got one more pass to do, and that's basically it. And we're almost at the pillar there. You see it? It's over there. So this is not going to take very long at all. We got to do some TNT stuff though. This has to be fun, right? we cannot clear land and not blow something up. That's one of my rules. I don't know if it's really going to speed things up too much, but it'll help, I'm sure. Oh, did you see that pig flying? He like got caught on fire and everything. Awesome. Alright, we don't want to go too deep though. Let's see, we gotta get down to Y62. How deep did this blow up? Y62. Okay, that's not too bad. We can actually like even do a little bit more TNT if we wanted. Oh, I think I heard it. I think I heard it. There it goes. Piggy, no! Oh, yeah. Alright, well I think we'll get out of here for today. We did a fair bit already. Basically all that. You see where the land is and the ocean gets deeper. So we cleared all that. Have a little bit more left to do here. And then just little pieces of land throughout the place. And then just torch up the big hill. So maybe 2 hours, I would guess, for the land. And about 5 or 6 hours at least for the caving. That's going to take the longest because we got to light up all the caves around this area too to prevent the mobs from spawning. But yeah, shouldn't be too bad actually. So I tell you what, everyone, we need to balance things out now. We've done a lot of destruction today. I love the destruction. It's a lot of fun. We cleared all that land. But now we need to do some construction. We got to build something. Got to restore the balance, you know? Yes. So for a long time, I've wanted to put a fence next to this path. Some of you have even commented about it, like, why doesn't Etho put a fence or some lights or something next to that path? It's so plain. So we're doing it. We're doing it right now. You're watching it. It's happening right before your eyes. And it's amazing. Yeah, so I don't know what it is. Lately, I've really enjoyed building more and more in this game. Like, I've been trying to get better at it, trying ever so hard, and hopefully it's kind of paying off. I don't know if my building has improved. I'll leave it up to you guys to judge. But what I've been doing basically for, particularly in the last year, whenever I like look on Reddit or if I see screenshots of something people have built, I analyze whether or not I like it. Try to determine what I like about it, and then I try to remember the trick or the pattern or the block choices or whatever I liked about it and use it in the future. And after doing that for a while, I think it's paying off. I'm starting to come up with a couple tricks here. Especially lately, what I've done is I've downloaded all these cool epic city maps people are making. And because generally speaking, I don't actually see a lot of other builds in this game beyond my own. Like, I don't play on servers really, like public servers. You know, they usually have a really good build team that has made something cool. I don't get to see that kind of stuff. Beyond what I see in other people's videos. So, downloading maps lately is really giving me ideas, and I want to try it out. So one thing I saw was this cobblestone fence. Basically what they did, it sort of looks like a pile of rubble, if I can mimic it anyway. They just mixed in cobblestone, blocks, stairs, slabs, fences, and then put leaves over top of it. And I just loved how it looks. So I want to try it out here and see if I can do a decent job on it. So I'll be right back, and we'll see if it's any good or not. Okay, everybody. So there we go. That is the fence. I got it complete here. What do you think of it? You like it? You love it. It's the greatest thing you've ever seen. Yes. Okay, I'm glad we decided that. It actually turned out pretty close to the one I saw. I'll give you my impressions of it now that I've seen it, though. I think it looks pretty decent. I think it's better than like if I just did a wood fence, like something like I did at the farm over there. Like that's pretty plain, pretty boring. So I do like it. My only concern is at the moment there's not really a lot of there's not really a lot of random stuff around here, so it might look a little out of place. You know, things look better in context, and right now it's kind of out of context, I think. Those ender porters, by the way, I think the thing that's triggering them is when my game starts lagging. So right now I'm recording. It seems to happen a lot more often when I'm recording, where they'll just randomly do that. And before, when we went through that portal, you know, my game was lagging like crazy. So you might want to hold off building these. I don't know. We'll have to try work that out. It's like the ender pearl doesn't calculate properly once the game slows down or something. Anyway, let's head over to the Nexus. I've done quite a bit of work here again, guys. Nothing too exciting. Let's shut this off for right now. Nothing too exciting, but I wanted to show you where we're at anyway. We're actually very, 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 very close to done. So that it's going to be functioning here. So we had to run the wires, basically. And you can see it goes quite a ways down now. We have to go deeper. It's not quite done yet. In total, there's going to be 8 of these wires on both levels, so the bottom and the top level. And we got to join them all together. And it's going to be crazy. And then there's a 9th wire here as well. So basically, 8 of the wires control the bits, these pistons. It switches them either to the left or the right. And then the final one will be to send the signal to the droppers that hold the items. So depending where the bits are determines which dropper it reaches. Now, to actually finish a wiring in the Nexus, this is what I have to do. We have to take the 8 wires we're going to build at the bottom. That's the easy part of this, because we can always just go deeper if we need more space for the wiring down below. There's going to be 8 of them down below, but we also need 8 of them at this top level, connecting the top together here. These are the loose wires over here, and there's going to be like a green wire at the top. We got to connect that to the green wire down below, yellow one from the top to the bottom, orange, red, and so forth. All 8 of them, plus the 9th power wire, all has to be hooked together. And then we take those 8 wires and connect them to the hexadecimal decoder we built over here last episode, and we are done. Easy peasy. Not quite so easy. There's a lot of work to it. The thing that's going to give me trouble here, though, is if we just run a wire across like we did down below. Look at this. It's going to cut right in front of this room here where the building is. So we're going to have to build it up above the Nexus here. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky, and then connect them together probably on the sides of the wires or something. Anyway, we're getting very close though. It's going to be pretty cool once it's all done here. Alright, so I think we'll just do a couple random things to finish off this episode, guys. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, no. This is not what I wanted to do. Live. Live. What can I feed him? I got nothing I can feed him. Stop burning. Stop it. Eat a pumpkin. Oh, there goes my ride. Darn it. And I'm trapped down here. Yes, we're going to head over to the gold farm we built here, guys. I want to double check if it works or not in 1.84. And all the iron golems eventually did die in it, so I have to replace those and just kind of reboot it here. So the wither farm is not too far. Be a lot closer if I could, if I had a ride here. Yeah, it's just up here. It's not too far. Alright. Oh, I would have liked these. That would have come in handy a couple seconds ago. Got all the fire resistant potions in the world here. Darn it. Okay. So the old gold farm, or the second one we built, is up here. In case you didn't know. Ooh. Up at the wither farm, up these beacons. There's a ladder. And then we just go up here. Some of you might not have even seen this farm before. It's been so long since I was here last. Oh, there's a couple of iron golems left. Okay, what do we got in these chests? Things. Oh. Ho ho ho. I will take these power rails. That's actually what I want most of all here. The reason we're doing this is because my gold reserve is gone and I need it for power rails. Alright. Break into here. So we have 1, 2 iron golems left. I'm very scared to go inside there. Did I bring my bow? I did. And I have arrows. Okay. Whoa. That was a good shot. There we go. It's safe. So yeah, it looks like it's still working. They're killing the zombie pigmen. It's great. Are they not fighting back now? Oh, look at this. I think they're not fighting back anymore. Or was it the regular zombies that were killing them? No, I think it was these guys too. They were killing the iron golems. And they're not anymore. Awesome. Okay, that means this is going to work just like it did originally. So let's go ahead and maybe add 8 or so iron golems in here. 10 seems to be about the sweet spot. So the way this works, we go up the ladder here and AFK. And I'm probably going to leave my game running overnight to get a bunch of gold stored up here. Let's just make sure it's going okay. So the zombie pigmen spawn, and then the iron golems just wreck them. And they are not fighting back anymore, which is really, really cool. That's the reason I stopped using this, is because it kind of got broken in the 1.8 pre-1 release that I was using. Very cool. Alright. And then there's a hopper minecart running below the whole farm that picks up the items. Whee! And they get deposited off here. And it actually produces quite a few gas tiers too that we can use for potions. Wait a minute. No. The items don't get dropped off here. They get picked up here, one of each into the hopper minecart, so that all the slots don't get filled up with gold swords and stuff. The actual items go down here. Oh, and there's stuff here. Not too much, but there's a little bit. I will raid this. Lots of gas tiers. Oh, actually, there's a decent amount of stuff here. I want it all. Alright, well that worked out perfect. Not only does the farm work again, but we got enough gold laying around there to finish up our trek to the desert. So I want to try something. I pre-placed all the levers. If I can machine gun click my mouse button quick enough, we can place the track while we ride here. I don't know if I can do it quick enough though. Let's try it out. Alright. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Not even close. Darn it. That would have been so cool. No, it's really tough. You gotta be so fast. Oh, and we're going the wrong way. Darn it. Alright, I'll just do it the old-fashioned way, I suppose. So we're gonna finish up our episode here with one more random project. We're building a beacon in the end for mining end stone. A little bit quicker. And while we do this, let's go over the comment of the day. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough blocks, am I? No. Alright, the comment of the day. This is something that has been suggested several times before, and I finally decided to do it. It says, Etho, I think you should make a list of the unfinished projects so that when you are done with the Nexus or other projects, you can see what is the next project. Alright. Now, first of all, to respond to that, I have a weird way of playing this game. I have a very tough time just focusing on one thing. I get bored if I do that. I like to just do what I want to do for that day. And I don't know if that's really great for you guys, but man, I sure enjoy it way more that way. So yes, there's lots of unfinished projects, but we are knocking them out one by one as well. But anyway, enough with the defense. Let me get to it here. This is the list. Number 1, the library, and Wilson is number 2. Those are two very, very big projects, and after the Nexus is done, I think we'll focus on those a bit more, or at least functioning. Once it's functioning, we'll take a little break from it and probably start on one of those other big projects. We also have, Sandy City. We got to build the walls, more buildings, and finish up that pyramid. That's kind of a fun little building project whenever I feel like, you know, building something instead of doing like redstone. That's a great one to do. We got the minecart storage system at the amplified base. I got the concept all working for that, but we never actually hooked up the tracks yet. So I got to do that. Lots of these projects are long, grindy things I have to do off camera, which is why they kind of got left where they are, by the way. Number 5 is the minecart sheep farm at the amplified base. We started that, and I do plan on finishing it. I just kind of forgot about it. And get Haste 2 going. Let's see how quick this actually is with Haste 2. Alright, next one is the arena at the man cave there. We kind of got sidetracked with the Nexus, and I sort of want to try finish the Nexus while I'm in the groove here with it. Ceiling pattern in the tree farm. So at the donator tree farm, it really isn't much faster, is it? Darn it. At the donator tree farm, I started putting a pattern in the ceiling a long time ago, but I never actually finished it because it was going to take a couple hours. But I would like to do that eventually. Silverfish farm and bomb factory at the second base. I don't know, the stronghold base. Never actually got finished because I was having trouble with the mob AI and a few other things, but we can probably return to that as well. Firework room at the man cave. We talked about that. It just needs a skin. Tunnel to the desert. We're working on that right now by collecting endstone. And we just laid the track to it. Portal network in the nether is a bit complicated. And yeah. I'll try to fix that up. We gotta like get rid of all these stray portals we've been building and handle them properly to do that. Underground village. Maybe I'll just read through these because it could take a little while. Underground village in the man cave. We got the Nexus. Project Pokemon. We could pretty much finish quickly if we just moved a bunch of villagers. That's all set up. We just have to move the villagers from the underground village to Project Pokemon. We got the ore storage room in the man cave, which we never look at because it's a mess. The Simon game. Skeleton spawner in the man cave. We have the gold farm. Musical portal in the end here. Dual blaze farm. It's like all working, but never really prettied up that place. The nether hub design, we have to settle on what we're doing there with the ice and all that stuff. The horse jump project is like a long ongoing one. And finally, the guardian farm. And there's probably a lot more that I just didn't think of, but there we go, guys. We have a list. So I'm going to do my best, guys. I'll try to finish up some of these unfinished projects as we go on here. Try to knock them out one by one. We do get stuff done, though. Come on. I know you guys give me a hard time about this, but we finish a lot of stuff, too. That list is probably longer than the unfinished projects list, if I was to guess. I hope. And we will probably continue to start new projects every so often. That's why we started the witch farm today. Just because it's good for me, it's good for you guys, I feel. Otherwise, the episodes will probably get very repetitive and boring if we are always doing long, grindy projects, like mining endstone here. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you have any thoughts or ideas on anything I've said, if I forgot some of the projects on the list, feel free to let me know in the comments. And I hope you have yourselves a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.